My name is Alex, and this is my sister Rebecca. We are here today to talk about our family.
Our family consists of our mom, Diana, our father, Brian, our youngest brother, Todd, and the two of us. Alex and Todd are both in high school right now, and I'm going into my 4th year of university at University of Toronto, Mississauga. Our dad is a teacher, and our mom is a stay-at-home mom.
Our family has been through a lot. I was diagnosed with autism when I was 2.5 years old. Todd was later diagnosed with autism as well, a week before his 2nd birthday.
So I was really young at the time that my brothers were diagnosed. I don't remember much from this time, but what I've been told is that my youngest brother especially, he used to be able to talk and he would socialize, quote, normally, and then he kind of regressed, and now he can't talk at all. So my parents, they experienced that regression from watching their youngest child go from talking and communicating and interacting with other kids to not really being as engaged.
I always showed my traits of autism as a young child. I always seemed a bit different compared to Becky growing up. Both mine and Todd's traits have changed over the years. We both communicate with iPads now.
So over the years, the biggest challenges we've dealt with have involved my brother's behaviors at various times in their life, as well as problems that we've encountered in the school system. Growing up, I kind of remember referring to Todd as the easy brother, the one that was more easygoing, and Alex I always perceived as the more challenging one per se.
Growing up, I would often scream or act out if something happened that I wasn't expecting. I didn't behave this way to be a bad kid. I just didn't have another way to express my concerns. I still do this sometimes, but not nearly as often.
So what my family quickly had to realize was that in order for Alex to cope with his behaviors, we had to make sure that the proper supports were in place for him. So we established several routines and strategies, both at home through various therapies as well as at school. And the more we put into place to ensure that his needs were met, the more successful things were with less challenging behaviors.
As a kid, Todd wasn't as routine-oriented, and he usually didn't scream the way I did. However, he was a flight risk, and he also went through a stage of aggression when he was in middle school.
So because Todd didn't understand a lot about safety, that's what I mean by flight risk, our family decided it would be best to get a service dog for him. So our family rallied together and got support from our community, and we were able to fundraise $12,000 for his service dog, Boomer. Oh. During his aggressive phase, as we call it, it was very stressful for our family. Todd would often go after us if he was mad or upset about something. And a lot of times we didn't know what was wrong, and he couldn't quite communicate that. We had to make sure that Todd didn't hurt us and that he didn't hurt himself either. A lot of the time, my parents and I had to make sure that Alex was safe because Todd often targeted him.
When Todd had these moments, I didn't understand how to protect myself. It seemed like I just let it happen to me, but really I just needed help. I am thankful my mom, dad, and sister were there to make sure that both Todd and I were okay.
Fundraising for Todd's first service dog, Boomer, was not the end of our fundraising as a family. We then had to raise $18,000 for Alex's dog, Pepsi, who's here with us today. And you okay? And another $18,000 for Todd's second dog, Aspen, because Boomer retired due to old age. Your turn.
I needed to get Pepsi because I began to develop some obsessive-compulsive traits. I had to tap everything that I passed and it was really impeding my everyday life. Pepsi has been a great solution and I am lucky that my family pursued this alternative for me.
So an ongoing battle for us, unfortunately, has been getting Alex and Todd the services they need at school. We faced a lot of resistance from various school staff over the years, and it has been a constant struggle, it seems. Trying to fight for inclusion and for quality education seem to be much more difficult than they should be. And I could go on, but we just don't have the time for that right now. It's a big part of our lives.
The most recent challenge we are facing is Todd having seizures. The past couple of months he has had 3 seizures, and we aren't sure why. It is a new challenge that we have to pursue as a family together.
So we aren't telling you all these stories to make you feel sorry for us or to showcase how different our families are.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Our point is that we've had these challenges throughout our lives and it's made us stronger as a family. I know I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for my brothers and my parents being exactly who they are. I wouldn't change anything about them. I'm so thankful for them. They've made me a better person.
We have a video we want to show you now about our family. And we want you to think about a song that represents your family. You will be sharing your family theme songs tomorrow.